Welcome to my YouTube channel LGBT Lesbians. This is a super audiobook burlesque. The best book I've ever read, you can't stop reading it. Burlesque video book drama. On my channel you will also find a lot of hot and sexy audiobooks about lesbian relationships, such as Stripper, Checkmate, Dance for Me and many others. Scenes of kissing, sex and hot relationships between girls, causing excitement, laughter, surprise, and sometimes tears of sadness and joy. Happy listening and pure emotions to everyone. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss a single wonderful episode. Fuck, if anything, Camila's heartbeat speeds up even more. This girl doesn't even know what she's doing to her. Or maybe she does, and that would make it worse. She's so close, and so damn pretty, and she can't just say things like that, with her eyes so warm and honest, smiling softly like they're the only two people in the crowded dressing room. She's so perfect. They've been teasingly flirting back and forth this whole time, and it sort of stings because Camila knows it doesn't mean anything. But she can't help this little schoolgirl crush of hers. She can't focus around a pretty girl showing her this much attention, touching her this much, complimenting her this much. It truly is like she's back in high school, little Camila in the background, pining after the hotshot cheer captain. She can't even remember the last time she's felt this instantly smitten with a girl. All right, Camila. Lucy basically materializes next to her. She's been running around the dressing room, helping all the girls, and now she leads her towards the staircase. So the music's going to fade out, and you're gonna walk up there on the stage. The mic's already all set up. The crowd will be pretty dark, so you don't have to look at them if you don't want to. That's comforting. Are you ready? She smiles at her, and it softens the fine lines around her mouth. Lucy, as always, looks pleasantly frazzled, like she's stressed out but making it look good. Camila blows out a slightly shaky breath. This is a whole lot different than performing at her little coffee shop. Yeah, she says, and her voice comes out stronger than she feels, which she takes as a good sign. She clears her throat. Yes, I'm ready. Great. Lucy squeezes her shoulder comfortingly. You're going to do great. Good luck, Camila, Dinah calls, and the rest of the girls chime in. Lauren blows kisses at her as Camila descends the staircase, trying not to trip in the heels she's wearing. When she reaches the bottom and faces the closed curtain, she stops and inhales deeply. Okay. She can do this. She knows that she can do this. She knows the song, her words, her instrumental cues. She knows what she's doing. She practiced this a million times in rehearsal. She can do it. The moment the jazz music fades out, she can hear the crowd start to cheer, can see how the lights dim in the audience from where she is in the wings. Her feet moving before her brain can follow, she clicks her blocky heels out to the center of the stage. Lucy is right. If she's not trying really hard, she can't pick out any specific faces in the audience. All she can see is the bright yellow of the spotlight shining down on her, and the microphone gleaming silver on the stand. As she walks out, the crowd cheers even louder, which is crazy considering they don't even know who she is, and it must be obvious she has no idea what the hell she's even doing. Self-consciously, she taps the microphone a couple times, and then immediately doesn't know why she did that. She leans in. Hi, her voice reverberates around the club, and she sounds so confident, maybe even a little powerful. Okay, she can do this. My name's Camila, and I'm the newest girl on the cast. I'm excited to be here tonight. She fidgets with the microphone, lowering it a little bit. I heard you guys don't get a lot of live vocals except Lauren, so I'm here to steal her gig. Hope you enjoy. She grins, pleased at the chuckles that emanate from the audience, and then she lifts her chin to nod at Leon up in the sound booth. Once the semi-twangy electric guitar starts, she slides her manicured nails down the mic stand, shutting her eyes. She can do this. She can do this. All I ever really wanted was someone to love me this good. You love me so good. Everybody knows I'm capable of breaking hearts like I've scarred more than one. Her voice comes out clear and strong, and thank God she isn't completely bombing. When she practiced this song during rehearsal in front of the girls, Lauren sat in the front and gave her constructive criticism, mostly concerning her stage presence. Camila's pretty good at taking critiques. She was a cheerleader and their coach used to be fucking brutal. She also used to do the school musicals back in high school, and she got her fair share of corrections there too, from their director. Even though Lauren is younger than her, she really has an eye for this kind of stuff. Plus, she's the star, she's the expert. She knows what she's talking about. This song is great for her. She has a big range, and she can belt with the best of them. And she knows this. She might not be as charismatic, or even half as sexy, as Lauren is on stage, but technically speaking she thinks she might surpass her. She took voice lessons all throughout high school. Jesus, maybe she is really Rachel Berry. It's different for her to perform a song without her guitar. It kind of feels like she has lost some of her armor. She loves playing with her guitar. Every performance at the coffee shop was always with her guitar. But she's glad she chose to just have a track playing behind her, because the swell of the already recorded instruments complements her vocals so well as she gets into the chorus. The crowd cheers when she hits particularly high notes, which almost makes her blush. It's certainly different. It's almost like she's at a concert. The crowd seems to be generally rowdy here. With a cast full of half-naked, extremely talented girls, it sort of makes sense though. She sings to the best of her abilities, moving as naturally as she can while still being, like, sexy. She still hasn't gotten that down yet. Not like Lauren, anyway. That's going to take some practice. But though this song has a slow, sexy kind of beat, it's an angry song. Angry she can work with, although she would generally consider herself a pretty calm and even-tempered person, she still knows how to act. And it's fun, it feels fun and it feels good, to put on a different persona for the 3 minutes that the song spans, and she can feel herself getting hot under the stage lights, her whole body almost electric with energy. Wow, she really belongs here, huh? It just feels so right to be up on the stage. It reminds her of how she used to dream of being a pop star when she was a little girl, before she grew up and realized being thin and talented and marginally attractive wasn't enough, that you needed connections, needed money, and she didn't have either. But for these 3 minutes she can dream. Oh, and she does. It's over much too quickly, with one final, ringing high note, and then the track comes to a close and Camila's clutching the microphone and the whole crowd is applauding her and she feels good, so good. This is what Lauren must feels every day, she thinks half deliriously, taking her bow and saying one final, breathless, thank you, into the microphone before smiling, waving, and returning behind the curtain. Almost immediately, the moment she steps into the wings, she's bombarded by the girls all throwing her into an impromptu group hug. She's getting scratched by sequin costumes and being accosted by the thick, heady smell of perfume and booze, but she doesn't think she's ever felt so euphoric in her entire life. And like clockwork, Lauren is next to her. She's all dressed up, clearly next to go on stage, but her green eyes seem to be glowing even in the darkness of the wings. I'm so proud of you, she says, reaching out to brush Camila's cheek with her thumb. You were amazing, so amazing, baby. Camila is blushing and breathless, and it's so stupid, but she feels like she's drunk on performing and a little bit in love with everyone right now, especially Lauren. Smiling, laughing, beautiful Lauren, who squeezes her waist and plants a light kiss on Camila's temple before she, Normani, Dinah, Zendaya and Victoria rush out on stage to perform their Pussycat Dolls number, and Camila follows the rest of the girls back up to the dressing room. That was pretty incredible, Ariana admits once Camila is seated on her stool. Camila looks up at her. Holy shit, she presses a dramatic hand to her chest. Did you just give me a real compliment? Shut up, Ariana deadpans, but she grins as she nudges Camila's shin with the toe of her platform heel. Seriously, they ate you up, they loved you, you really are a natural. Thank you, Camila squeals, hopping off her stool so she can wrap Ariana in a hug. I had a great time. It was so fun, really. All right, Ariana squeezes Camila's waist once, tightly, but bats her away. Stop being so clingy, I get it, you love me. No feelings, Camila trills lightly, and this pulls a laugh from Ariana, one that softens all the sharp, severe lines of her face. Her cheekbones, her jaw. You know, Ariana says, her cat-like dark eyes boring onto Camila. Lauren liked it a lot too. She couldn't stop looking at you. You're so confusing, Camila tells her. I can't believe you had sex with me and you still want me to hook up with Lauren. Did you know she told me you were a woman eater? She makes exaggerated air quotes with her fingers. Ariana chuckles. Pot calling the kettle black, she says simply. Lauren is a man-eater and a woman-eater. She's brutal, that girl. She'll chew you up and spit you out. But you still want us to get together. Oh, totally. You guys are weirdly similar, it's freaky. It makes Camila's chest prickle with an almost pleasant sort of satisfaction to hear people compare her to Lauren. If she could even be half as perfect or beautiful or talented, that would be enough for her. But the fact that they get along so well, that other people notice, she knows she's romanticizing this situation to an almost ridiculous extent, but whatever. She's a lesbian. Pining is what she does. Feedback is important to me. That you like this story of Camila and Lauren. Give a reaction to the video and write a comment under the video. Which of all the stories do you like? I can add stories. If there are any requests, write. Who wants the full story in English or another series, The Secret of Us? Support the channel with a reaction and write a comment under the video. Thank you very much for staying with me on the channel and subscribing.